I'd like to share with you one of my favorite exercises for integrating the fingerboard and for connecting parts of the board you might know better than others. Also for getting an idea about how the fingerboard works, and there's so many ways to play the same thing in different positions. If you were, say, a concert pianist under the eyes of a conductor and he said play middle C, there's just one place that you can play it, one key that you can strike. But say for this open E on the guitar, we have 5, conceivably 6 ways with the harmonic on the 6th string, 5 ways that we can play it if we have a cutaway and some upper access. So what we're going to do is take a repeating pattern of half step, whole step, and move it through the fingerboard, looking at how the shape changes, how our position changes, and maybe how our visualization might be impacted. And we're looking to integrate so that we can see this thing constantly moving up. It bears surprising results if you keep at it for a while. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, like and share, and leave a comment if you care to. And we'll get started right here with E, F, G. So open, 1st fret, 3rd fret. E to F, a half step. F to G. In case you're not aware of it, E to F is one of the 2 cases where we change alphabet letters without having to go a whole step. So between E and F and B and C, we change alphabet letters, but we don't go a whole step. Every other move between alphabet letters is a whole step. So A to B, G to A, C to D, D to E. But B and C and E and F are half steps naturally occurring, so that plays in when you're trying to learn your keys, sharps and flats, and all of that. So just bear that in mind, that E, F, B, C, very special cases. So here we have E, F, G. What we're going to do is at one at a time, and if we have to shift, that's okay. We're going to displace one note at a time until we're entirely on the next string. So our first one would be E, 5th fret, 2nd string, 1st fret, 1st string, F, G, 3rd fret. Now you can imagine we're going to displace the F. So now we have 2 on one and 1 on the other. 5, 6, 3. Maybe I'll just call out fret numbers if that's okay. Now we're going to displace the G. Everything's on the 2nd string. 5, 6, 8. Now we're going to displace the E, and it's going to be on the 9th fret of the 3rd string. So 9, 6, 8. Now we're going to displace the F from the 2nd string. It'll be on the 3rd string. 9, 10, 8. Now you can see that if we displace the G, we're back to everything loaded up on the 3rd string. 9, 10, 12. Now we're going to displace the E. So we have a stretch again. 14, 10, 12. Now we're going to displace the F. 14, 15, 12. Now we're going to displace the G, all on the 4th string. 14, 15, 17. It's good to get familiar with the upper part of the board. If you're not, it's a duplication of the things we have down here, but still it's its own thing as well because of the spacing and just how it appears visually for us. 14, 15, 17. We're going to displace that E. 19, 15, 17. Now 19, 20, 17. and now 19, 20, 22 is what I have here on a 24 3/4 scale inch guitar. On a Fender you might have one more fret there. You can hear if I make a mistake and change the accidental, it really changes the color. And there's no need to go through these quickly like I'm doing. I'm just trying to show it, but maybe steady and considered, really know what you're doing and where you're going. So that's one of my favorite exercises. I devised it a while ago just because in fingering single note lines and melodies, you'd find that, wow, this doesn't work so well in one position, but if you move something to another string, you get some facility that you wouldn't otherwise have. It's one reason why the major third in the tuning is so nice, because it does provide us, say in this case, here's E, F, G this way, instead of the bigger reach that it presents in all other cases. The E, F, G between third and second strings is one fret smaller, more compressed. So anyway, as always, I hope this finds you enjoying your music, taking time out to play things that you like, taking time out to learn things that add to your enjoyment and that perhaps concretize and bring out a whole nother level of integration of what you already know. Sometimes it's that one little piece of information that opens something up that you've been suspecting is there, but you haven't quite been able to put your finger on it. I hope this exercise and these lessons help do that for you, and I wish you a very good day.